Hi, hope you're having a great day. Well, today I want to talk about something which is so important for your subconscious mind when it comes to your healing, when it comes to a disease that you may have and you're looking at getting better, when it comes to prevention, when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to career, when it comes to infusing self-discipline in your life. It's something called autocorrection. Some of us call them affirmations. Some of us call it reprogramming the subconscious mind and all of these things. Autosuggestion has existed for decades and decades. And the more and more people have spoken about these things, the more and more it's gotten dissolved amongst so much of other science and knowledge and information. By autosuggestion, what it basically means in simple language is basically suggesting to your subconscious mind what you want. And we're all going to do a little exercise which you're going to practice for 3 to 4 to 5 days because it's not going to happen in one day. You know, have you ever figured that when you tell your mind what time you want to wake up in the morning? Okay, for example, you say, I'm going to get up at 5 in the morning. Sometimes you wake up at exactly 5 in the morning without an alarm clock, without a reminder, without anyone waking you up. Okay, some people use autosuggestion to achieve many things in their life. But the beauty is if you're a person who has experienced that, or you tell your mind that this is going to happen. So for example, if you keep thinking that there's going to be traffic and there ends up being a lot of traffic. Okay, what we need to understand is our subconscious mind is constantly working. Every second of the day while we're awake, while we're sleeping, it never takes a break. While we sleep, our conscious mind may shut down, but our subconscious mind continues to work. So when you program your subconscious mind, which is why go back to school when you were learning your multiplication tables. Your teacher, the best way to learn your multiplication tables is by repeating it over and over again. 2 into 2 is 4, and all of that stuff. You go on repeating it until it is in your subconscious mind. And today, even at this age, you don't forget what 2 into 2 is. It's in your subconscious mind. You don't have to try to remember it. It happens. Okay? And that's why when you go to religion, why do people tell you to say the prayers over and over again? Why do we chant over and over again? Because you're putting that in your subconscious mind until it's embedded in, and you no longer have to use your conscious mind to basically think about what is in your subconscious mind. Now, where I'm coming to is most of us today are lost among social media, opinions, science, knowledge, what people say, what the world is telling you to do, and all of that stuff. So we're constantly using our conscious mind to be rational, logical, and all of that stuff, which is a good thing. But we forget that the very things that we want to change about ourselves, relationships, health, career, all of that stuff, if we start programming our subconscious mind, it is the easiest way to change a behavior. So when we say that exercise, for example, chocolate cake makes me fat, you keep telling yourself that, and that is exactly what your subconscious mind is going to believe. And every time you eat chocolate cake, you start that whole process in your mind, and chocolate cake will make you fat. It's as simple as that. Now, this is reinforced by something called the placebo effect. The placebo effect is very, very simple. Someone gives you a pill which has sugar in it, with authority, with conviction. You believe in that person, and this person says, take this sugar pill and your headache will disappear. You take the sugar pill, not knowing it's a sugar pill, but because you believe that this pill is given to me by this person who I have faith in. And it's going to take away my headache because he said it's going to take away my headache. And the headache disappears with a sugar pill because your subconscious believed that. So placebos are real. Placebos are real. Now placebos become a fraud when you try to make money out of it. So you say, hey, take this medicine, or take this pill, or take this herb that will take away your cancer, and you make a lot of money out of it. That's a fraud. That's no longer a placebo. It may work because the person believes in you, but it's still a fraud. So what happens is we can use our own subconscious mind to change things in our life. Now, it sounds that simple if we do it over and over again with belief. If we don't do it, we don't get the results. You ask any successful businessman, how did you build a successful business? That person first saw the vision, the end product of their business in their subconscious mind. And then everything else manifested in that direction to build that successful business. When you look at an artist and a masterpiece, the artist has already seen in his subconscious mind what the final painting is going to look like. And so is it with a music composer, an artist. They already know in their subconscious mind what they want to create. Now, when we do this in our lives, because we constantly believe that we're going to get sick, we can't reverse diabetes, cancer is going to kill us, autoimmune is incurable, Hashimoto's is uncontrollable, all bosses are bad, my workplace doesn't give me satisfaction. We're constantly putting this in our subconscious mind, and our lives begin to manifest in that same way that we're thinking. So through autocorrection, the first thing is to start doing it. So a simple exercise: plan a time that you want to wake up tomorrow morning without an alarm, without anyone else, and keep telling yourself maybe half an hour before you go to bed, 1 hour before you go to bed, while you're on your bed, that I will wake up at 6 o'clock, I will wake up at 5 o'clock, I will wake up at 4 o'clock, over and over again. And mark my words, if it doesn't happen the first day, the second or the third or the fourth, it will automatically happen. It'll automatically happen. For example, the day that you have an early morning flight, you'll find that, you got to wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning. And you'll find that you wake up all the time to check to see if your alarm has rung. You wake up to see the time on your phone. Why? Because in your subconscious mind, it already knows that you need to wake up at this time, or there is a flight that you will miss. It's in your subconscious mind that dictates the behavior of you waking up right through. Well, if this works for you, which it will if you do it with faith, imagine what you can use your subconscious mind for. You can use your subconscious mind right now to change so many aspects of your health, your life, your career, your everything around you. Everything can change when we start changing the way we think and we believe about it. So if we believe that Mumbai traffic is bad all the time, that's exactly how it's going to be, because your subconscious mind exactly believes that. So even if there's a little traffic which is good for Mumbai, in your mind it'll be a lot of traffic if you even see a line of cars stalled ahead of you. Likewise with disease. I have to tell you, our patients who heal have believed at the start that they will get better. And our patients who die, our patients who do not get better, have already believed that that is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. No amount of drugs in the world, no amount of chanting, no amount of meditation, nutrition, supplements will work if your mind believes something other than what it's supposed to believe. And we have that power to program our subconscious mind all the time. Listen to the way you speak. Every time you're constantly speaking about failure, about not achieving something, about negative things, you are planting those seeds in your subconscious. Everything you say is going in your subconscious mind. So when you tell your child that, oh, you need a doctor every time you're sick, you need this, they don't believe that their bodies can heal them. And every time they're sick, they'll need this. You as well. What you believe is what's going to happen. So everything that you speak, you start watching the words that you speak. You start speaking more positively about things. Or by mistake, because we will speak negative things. But if you're aware that you spoke something negative and you can immediately change it into a positive, that has gone into your subconscious mind. It's impossible. We're not enlightened to speak positive stuff or think positive stuff all the time. But we are able to change a negative to a positive as soon as possible. So I find myself judging someone who I don't like. Okay, I'm aware of it. I can immediately change that to a positive, but everyone is different, and maybe that person's gone through a bad day, a bad life, his childhood, his upbringing, whatever it is. I can change it to a positive, and I can change the energy, and I can change the way my subconscious thinks of that particular person. So today, when everyone's subconscious mind is of a belief that a marriage has to be a particular way, a relationship has to be a particular way, happiness only comes from these resources. My boss has to behave the way I want them to behave. My girlfriend or boyfriend or my child has to behave the way I want them to behave. These are your mindsets, which you have made, which are highly limiting and self-limiting. But when you change your subconscious to believe that anyone can behave the way they want, and I have to be open to accepting all of these things, that's when things start getting better. Most people are unhappy, depressed, anxious because things are not going the way they want it to go. They want to be in control. When you release that control, you'll find that everything around you in your life starts to get better, and you start infusing your subconscious mind with things which are more positive. You allow your subconscious mind to open up like a sponge and absorb the things that have to work in your favor in your life. So I want you to try this little exercise and do it. And it takes us not more than 3 to 4 minutes in a day to tell our subconscious mind and program our subconscious mind exactly the way we want our life to be. which is why I'm such a big fan of visualization. In visualization, we make our subconscious mind see a mental picture of exactly how we want our lives to be, how we want our health to be, how we want our partner to be, how we want everything else to be. We build a mental picture and we embed it in our subconscious by seeing that mental picture over and over again every single day. And after a while, you will find that your subconscious mind will start manifesting exactly what you've built into it. So you build fear in your subconscious mind, you will live your life from a space of fear. You build happy memories in your subconscious mind, your life will take a different shift. It doesn't mean that you'll be without stress and negative events as well. But your subconscious mind, like brushing your teeth, you wake up in the morning and you go to brush your teeth irrespective, because that cycle is in your subconscious mind. When you're driving your car, you will find you've driven so many kilometers without even realizing that you were driving. Autopilot, subconscious mind. So when you realize the power of your subconscious mind, that is the time you will start to affect change in your life, your relationships, your health, and everything. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.